Hi, so you want to start drawing but have no idea what to buy first? Totally understand, and I'm here to make it easier for you. This is the first part of my mini-series for beginner artists, and today we are covering the absolute basics: paper, pencils, erasers and liners. In part 2 we'll talk about paints and markers, and in part 3 brushes, fun experiments and the most common mistakes every beginner makes. So, hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss it. I promise it'll be useful.
One of the first mistakes almost every beginner makes: drawing on regular printer paper. For graphite or ink, grab a sketchbook with thicker pages, at least 100 GSM, something like this one. If you're thinking about using paint, get pop-up watercolor paper 200 to 300 GSM. On the right paper, the material slides smoothly, colors pop, and nothing gets wrinkly or soggy. Look how much better it holds water and pigment. Bottom line: skimp on paper your drawing surface.
If you're just starting out, you don't need a 24 pencil set. Seriously, all you really need is HB for sketches and maybe 2B or 4B for shading. The bigger the number before the B, the softer and darker the line. Here, check this out. Avoid those cheap, unbranded pencil sets. The lids snap, the lines are weak, and shaping them is a nightmare.
Now, let's talk erasers. Kneaded eraser, soft, flexible, perfect for lightening areas or pulling out highlights. Vinyl eraser, firmer, erases cleanly and sharply without smudges. And this is a colorful scented school eraser. Only grab this one if your goal is to ruin your drawing fast and with style. So, what are liners and why do you need them? They are thin paints for outlines and detailed work. They are thin paints for outlines and detailed work from 0.05 mm up to 0.8 mm. Here's the size comparison. One big rule: make sure they are waterproof. If you want to use watercolor on top, regular ink will just smudge into a mess. See that? Waterproof state crease.
Alright, let's wrap it up. If you've got decent paper, 2 or 3 good pencils, and solid eraser and a couple of waterproof liners, you're more than ready to start drawing. You don't need to buy out the whole art store. You can always add more supplies later, once you know that you like. Remember, it's not about the tools, it's about the practice. Don't miss the next episode. We are diving into color. We'll compare watercolor versus markers, and I'll show you why a cheap gouache set can sometimes beat a fancy watercolor palette. So hit like, subscribe and drop a comment. I'd love to know what your favorite art supplies is right now. See you in the next video. Bye!